If you have difficulty standing up from a toilet, it can be incredibly frustrating. And it can even be embarrassing if you need to ask for help just to get up from the toilet. In this video, I'll share 2 simple tips to help make it easier for you to get up from the toilet without pain or without having to ask for help. Now, this first tip is absolutely one of my favorite. Typically, when you stand up from a chair, you scoot to the front of the chair to stand up. But in this case, you're actually going to scoot backwards. Now, this is assuming that you don't have a grab bar or anything else to hold on to. You're going to take your hands and put them on the front of the toilet seat and then kind of rock forward to create momentum. Then you're going to use your hands and arms like a fulcrum in order to pop your bottom up off the seat. So you lean forwards, use your hands as a fulcrum, and that pops your bottom up. And it's much easier just to straighten up from a toilet seat. Now, if that's difficult for you, or if you've recently had a surgery, particularly a hip replacement, where you're not allowed to bend your trunk greater than 90 degrees, then you may need some additional help. And so the second tip is using a raised or elevated toilet seat. This allows you to keep your hips less than 90 degrees if you've had a hip replacement, or if you just have painful knees and have difficulty standing up from lower surfaces, it makes it much easier to stand up. This one is one that you place over top of a toilet. It's external. You actually don't have to attach it to a toilet. There are other ones that you can place directly on the toilet, but they can be unsteady if they don't bolt into the toilet, or if you're just going to be using it for a short-term basis and you don't want to actually have to attach the seat to your toilet, this can be a good option. This has grab bars on it, and they are actually pretty stable. I wouldn't recommend doing this, but just for demonstration's sake, it is pretty stable. This one holds up to 400 pounds. Now, in order to get up from an elevated toilet seat, you just grab onto the grab bars, and it's much easier. You can keep your hips less than that 90-degree angle, and then you just pop right up there. This particular one even has a toilet paper holder, which seems like just kind of a cute accessory, but if your toilet paper is over on the wall, which this one actually is, you would have to bend farther than 90 degrees in order to reach it. So it is kind of convenient that you can just reach right down and grab it right over there. So those were the 2 tips. Number 1, using your hands on the toilet seat, and number 2, using an elevated toilet seat. Now, for more tips to get up from low chairs or toilets, check out this video over here. But before you go, if you found this one helpful, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel so you can get notified of our future videos.